Hi, I'm Aaron Paris with Switchback Outdoor Safety. We're an outdoor venture company specializing in recovery equipment, trauma care, and training. In this video series, we're here with Van Do It, and we're going to explore ways to recover your vehicle should you find yourself stuck while venturing in the outdoors. Should you find your vehicle need to be recovered, we'd ask that you do a stuck assessment to safely and effectively recover your vehicle. 3 common stuck assessments are: number 1, IDPE, identify, decide, plan, and execute. Number 2, STOPA, stop, think, observe, plan, and act. Number 3, UDA, observe, orient, decide, and act. Each of these will get you from point A to point B to recognize the hazards that are associated with the recovery, identify the appropriate recovery method, and safely execute your plan.
There are 4 types of vehicle recovery. Number 1 is an in-field repair. This includes dead batteries, flat tires, and other mechanical issues. Number 2 would be a vehicle-to-vehicle recovery, utilizing tow straps or kinetic energy ropes. Number 3 is a self-recovery where you would use your traction boards or your winch in numerous configurations. And number 4 is using a high lift jack.
Travis, it looks like you got a little bogged in some sand this morning.
That is correct.
Yeah, typical thing that can happen. Were you operating in 2-wheel drive?
I was in 2-wheel drive.
Yeah. So let's go through a stuck assessment to get ourselves maybe where we can get some more traction and then work with a little less and then see if we need to get a little more involved, okay? All right, so we're gonna look at each tire and then let's look underneath and make sure the frame's not sitting on the ground or any of our other components of the vehicle are hung up.
Yeah, it looks like the rear diff is touching the sand already.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe your shackle mount here for the suspension on the rear is also touching.
Yep.
So
we got some work to do.
Yeah, let's get digging. All right, looks like this tire has got more slippage and dug down deeper. And then it looks like it was almost touching on this side, so I'm glad you got stopped before it went any further. I'd say we're gonna have to dig this further out, clear the debris back, and then maybe we can get back towards that diff and kind of clean that out on this side. If you find yourself in need of a shovel and you have no other alternative, you can use your action tracks as a shovel. Not the best shovel, but is a great alternative when you have nothing else. All right, we've finished up with our stuck assessment. We've dug out what we can. The next thing we need to do is go ahead and air down. What is your tire pressure set at normally?
The front it's 52 and in the rear it's 74.
Excellent. If you don't know what your tire pressures are, you can always check the door on the driver's side and it'll let you know what your tire pressures are. We're gonna go ahead and reduce the fronts down to about 25 and we'll reduce the rears down to about 35. That'll give us a significant amount of difference, which will increase the footprint of the tire, which will give us more traction. And then that'll be the next step to get us a little more opportunity to get out of here. All right, we're gonna take the valve cover off and then we'll use the easy tire deflator to reduce the pressures. I can take that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm putting this on?
Yeah, so you'll actually screw this on and then you're gonna attach it to the stem there. So now you've already screwed it down, we're gonna go ahead and remove the valve stem. All right, we put in a lot of sweat equity. We've dug out the vehicle best we can. We've aired down. The next step we can do to give us the best chance to get out is going to be putting the vehicle into 4 low and putting on any other traction aids. This vehicle unfortunately doesn't have any others, so we're gonna go ahead and just put it in 4 low, and then the next step we wanna remember is as we're crawling out is to be easy on the throttle so that we're not creating more digging. All right, roll it back gently, about 7 to 8 inches. All right, good job. You're up off the sand. You can make a mild adjustment in line. I'd go driver's side about a quarter turn. Keep it as straight as possible though. There you go. Float, baby. Keep on it. Easy, easy on the throttle. Hey, great job. You got it right out of there. If you find you have an obstacle that's difficult to bump over, you can utilize your traction boards as a bridge. In this circumstance, we're working in sand, and there's not a way to really avoid this in this circumstance, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to bridge this so that it makes it easier on the vehicle to roll up and over. You're going to take and double up your traction board. Place it right on top of where you want to be, and then that'll give you the opportunity to roll up over so you're not having to bump up and lose traction by potentially spinning the other tires. You've aired down, you've engaged all your traction control systems in the vehicle, you've got to 4 low, and you still just aren't getting traction in sand. The next best thing you can do is employ a traction device like Action Tracks. We're going to place this at one of the wheels that's spinning, go to the other side and do the same. We always want to place the treads in the direction we're going and place them in line with where we're trying to head to. You want to get them as tight as the tire as possible. This is a single tire rear vehicle, but if you have a dually on your van, just place it between the two. That'll make it easy for you to be able to get a good placement and traction. Let's go to the other side and look at that. Again, we're going to place it in the direction we want the front wheels to turn, put it as deep and as tight to the tire as possible. Make sure that when we're using these, we're not excessively spinning and using too much throttle, as it will damage the board and then it will throw the board out from underneath the tire. Remember, throttle control, easy on the throttle, and just kind of ease through it. Thanks for watching. We hope this was helpful for you. If you'd like to see more videos like this, follow the channel, and we'll see you next time.